this fishing report because I am banned on Facebook for another 6 hours. And that's the reason that my posts are not being published all over Facebook because I've been banned. Said some stuff. This is, a lot of people know him. We call him Nard. He was on my 12-year-old daughter's page. So, and he had some stuff to say. So when I see little Zilzman on the ice this year, me or the twin boys, I'm sure it'll be handled accordingly. But either way, let's get right into the fishing report, fishing and rut report. The fishing report right along the boardwalk, excellent fishing right now. Using challengers and red eye spoons, they're catching walleyes, and they're still getting some silverfish. Good mixed bag, mostly walleyes though. My buddy Aaron, he's been catching double headers. So, and that's down in Pine Grove Park area. Anywhere along Pine Grove Park, all the way down to Blue Water Bridge. County building's a good spot, but you got to get there 2 weeks early to get a spot. Everybody knows that. People live down there, so that's how that goes. That's why this time of year I typically don't fish. The salmon in the harbors, they are completely lockjawed right now. There's a lot of them in there, but they're laying on their beds. And I want to say, we watched a DNR bust at least 4 people the other day. Didn't have permission to record. I didn't want to go ask them if I could record, and I just know you can't. But to the guys up there snagging those fish on the beds, let them fish spawn, man. That's our up-and-coming fish. So don't be up there snagging those fish in the bag. I mean, do what you want to do, but when you get caught, it's not worth it. So let those fish spawn. They're loaded, they're on their beds right now. Just let them there's a couple of them that'll come in there and smash your lure. The coho started to bite up in Port Sand Lake. They actually are on the feed. So they're getting ready to probably head back out into the big lake soon. So go ahead and start casting for the cohos. Also steelhead, head to the mouth of Lexington Harbor and cast out into the lake, and there's some steelhead being caught. Now, Marine City, Algonac, I got no information for you there. But if you want to catch some walleyes, Port Huron's loaded with the big heavy rods, 2-pound sinkers, all that. If you don't have none and you want to go down there for the night, I got a bunch. Let me know and I'll give you the equipment to go fish. I don't care. My boat's winterized. It's up for the winter. I'm just out here right now. We're getting ready to hit the woods. I'm going to take my brother. We're all gonna go up and just set. I'm going up mainly just to film, look around, see what's going on. I got them deer hunt giveaway winners. I'm gonna be taking them hunting pretty soon. My cousin Louie, my brother Travis, he don't have a lot of time to hunt at all. Like he's hunted twice the whole year. I'm gonna get him up there. I've got some real nice bucks hitting my mock scrape, which you guys seen that short. That's only 8 days worth of pictures, and I've got 7 or 8 different bucks hitting my mock scrape, so my brother got a good chance. Rut is full bloom. I mean, rut, I've seen bucks locked down with does, so that's your indicator right there. It happens the same time of year every year. The rut is going to do the same thing every year. I don't care what the weather conditions are. We had that warm front that come in yesterday. The deer movement slowed down, but the bucks were still running does. We had a 110-inch 8-point out in front of us for a half hour just pounding on does. We watched one of those does just kind of walk over to our north and kind of just stand there, and he went up and when he tried to mount her, she didn't like it and she kind of run away, but she's going to be coming into full Asher soon. When you walk out into the deer wood, you'll smell it. You'll smell torso gland. You'll smell doe and heat scent, like the natural, not the stuff that you're buying in the stores where you open up and you go, oh, what's that? No, that's synthetic fake shit. So you'll smell the natural stuff in the woods right now, and that's the smell you want to go for. And those buck scent pads, I'm telling you guys, check those guys out. I want to say thanks to them guys for sending me what they did. We've actually had deer right straight downwind of us, and they didn't catch us using the acorn scent. They got an extra scent. They've got the peanut butter scent, which we were using that thing. I mean, that smells up the whole area. We had a thermal cell setting 20 yards from us, and the whole woods smelled like peanut butter. We didn't get smelled by a deer, though. That stuff works great, but check them out. Either way, rut activity, full bloom right now. Now's the time to get in your stands and be prepared and be ready, because you just never know what's going to show up. Bucks from miles away can come around because you got a hot doe in your area. Bucks that you've been seeing all year you're after and you think they're dead because they disappeared, they're just a couple hundred yards outside you or up to 5 miles away chasing a doe. You just never know. It's rut. This is the time of year when magical shit happens in the woods. Well, let's get back into that fishing. Like I said, if you don't have the equipment to go on the boardwalk to catch fish, get a hold of me personally. I'll set you up with some stuff to go down there and go fishing, catch some walleyes. They're pounding them. I just don't have the interest in really doing it. And leave those salmon on those beds alone. The DNR are watching. We watch them bust people. Be very careful if you are up there snagging. I'm not going to sit here and tell you not to do it. It's not the right thing to do. Every fish that we foul hooked this year, we threw back. So it's just, if you do happen to be fishing and you snag one, let that son of a bitch go, because it ain't worth the ticket. It is not worth the ticket. And don't sit there and yank on them. When you're yanking on them, you're ripping their bellies. We seen one swimming by with eggs falling out of her side. That's terrible. That's terrible. So either way, leave those salmon on those beds. That's our future fishing, fellas. And it looks like the fish cleaning station is now shut down. We were there a week ago and the doors were locked and it said, sorry, we're closed. So I'm taking that for the year. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that, but I think they're closed for the year. But if you're a deer hunter, get out in that woods, rattle, grunt, do your rut stuff, and just be prepared. This is the time of year, like I said, where bucks from miles around come. The bucks that I have on camera, somebody could shoot them 5 miles away. It's just how it goes. Bucks will go 5 miles a day to find a hot doe during the rut. It's matter of fact, they go farther. And we've proved this because here in town where we hunt, I have a spot that's 8 miles away from my dad. And that spot, he shot a 13 point that I had on camera at 7:48 in the morning. This was a couple years ago. It was about 7 years ago. I had it on camera all the way up until like 9 in the morning. My dad shot it that afternoon. He shot that deer 7 miles away at like 4:30 in the afternoon. So that just goes to tell you how far they go and how fast they travel. And it's 100% the same deer, same white patch, same 13 point. It's a goofy, it's got kickers, it's the same buck. Never had it on camera again, it was him. And he's also, I shot a buck that he had on camera at the same spot during the rut. So, and he had it on camera the night before and I shot him the next afternoon. But still, I mean, they travel far. This is the time to just be out in the woods because magical shit can happen. And just enjoy it. Get out there and just watch them chase those does and just learn. Watch. I like to go out there and just watch and learn. So I'm always learning. I know we're good and we do well in the deer woods and we're successful hunters, but that's because we study hard. I mean, harder than most. It never ends for us. From the time January 1st hits, we're in that woods setting up for next year, figuring out, okay, and then in the wintertime, we're going and looking at all the bedding areas. We're finding those doe bedding areas, and I find new doe bedding areas every year. And then I go in April and May, and I'll clear me out a spot where I know I'm going to set up, and I'm going to be close to that doe bedding area, and I'm going to make it so I can get in there without being detected. Here's where hunters are making mistakes. They think that it's rut. They're just going to go hunt any wind, set there, and just they're going to shoot the buck of a lifetime, which it can happen. That's called that dumb luck. But only hunt the good days, like today. We're on a hell of a cold drop. It was warm yesterday, just plummeted down. Last night we got into the 20s, which I'm glad I winterized my boat. We got into the 20s. That deer activity is going to be phenomenal. Today, this morning was probably great. I didn't go. Nobody wanted to go, and I'm only going with people that want to go. So, it's just hunt the good days, hunt the good wins, and you'll have better success. Just learn. You got to get out there and you got to learn. For those of you who don't know or are newer in the bow hunting and new in deer hunting and wanting to learn, this is how you learn. You learn by watching. So thanks everybody for watching Spars Outdoors. That was your fishing report for the week and your rut report. And all I got to say is get out and do it. Now's the time. You want some walleyes? Go get some walleyes. You want a big buck? Hit those stands, and good luck to you guys. And thanks everybody for liking, subscribing. I'll be sharing my content here in the next couple days. I'll be back on Facebook again and be able to post. If you want to, I'd appreciate it. You guys go on there and you guys share my content on some of the groups and my last couple of videos I posted and try to get those views up for me. I'd appreciate it. We got the Walleye Jig Box giveaway coming up this week for sure. And whoever shares my content and gets subscribers and gets people to watch it and gets more views, and they're going to be the ones to win that jig box, guaranteed. That's just how it's going to go. Same thing with the turkey hunt giveaway coming up. But the ones who are the most active and helping this page grow are the ones who are going to win, guys. So thanks again for watching Spartans Outdoors. And everybody keep hitting that like, keep hitting that subscribe. And I'm going to keep sharing my info. And even if people don't like it, guess what? I don't give a shit, because I'm going to post reality. I'm going to do me. And if you don't like it, hit the road. Have a good one.